Thrill tonight to the most famous tale of a science-created monster. We present Frankenstein, starring Lon Chaney, with John Newland and Mary Alice Moore.
All right, very well, have your laugh. You asked me to describe my idea of a perfect human being, and I tried.
But Victor, darling, what you described, and you're so serious about it. The perfect human being should be a giant in size, strong as a gorilla, disease-proof, durable, and quick to learn. Oh, it's so impossible.
It is not impossible, and I didn't say should be.
Originality, daring.
Thank you, Doctor.
But above all, he's always said what he meant. Now tell me, Victor, what did you mean when you said will be?
I think medical science is ready to make an artificial human being. And he may as well be better equipped for life than we are, no? Since you find this so amusing, Elizabeth, what's your idea of a perfect man?
You, darling.
I think Victor's cousin is trying to answer that question for you.
Now, there's a perfect man.
Oh, see how he walks.
Well, we must be going, Elizabeth. You've given us a delightful...
You would select such a place in the middle of a lake. What was your reason? To get away from me? You can't, you know.
Now, Victor's always liked a quiet place to work.
Is that the reason?
That, and it's picturesque.
And?
Elizabeth, you sound as if you thought Victor was concealing something.
Well, he's buried himself in this remote place. You can't leave it without a rowboat. It might almost be a prison.
Many of these old castles were. Once. Please, darling, finish your brandy.
Oh, my dear. You sound as if you thought Victor was holding someone here for ransom.
Oh, no. But he won't tell us what he's been experimenting with. You said yourself how talented and original Victor is. Perhaps he has been making an artificial man. He's been so preoccupied lately.
What is impossible? But come, we must be on our way.
I'm not sure Victor's talent has any such limits.
Thank you, darling.
What's that?
That's William playing with my recorder. William, please shut it off.
We've been recording our laughter. Why?
I've been recording various emotions for some work I'm doing.
For your artificial man?
I hope you're not that anxious to leave. Are you?
No, of course not. Take care of yourself, darling. You don't look well. I've been worried about you. Good night, William.
Good night.
Now. No. this? It's dangerous. No. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. No. Electricity! Come. Enough for one day. Come. We mustn't tire you. We mustn't tire you too quickly. Sit here and rest. Sit. Rest. You must stay secured here for a few days. There's a great deal for you to learn. The world mustn't see you. Not yet. I'll come back and we'll teach you everything you need to know. Everything. Now.
Saying at dinner. Do you think Miss Elizabeth guessed right?
Of course not.
Dr. Frankenstein's a very clever man.
He's not as clever as all that. No one is.
But he's got something locked in that room.
His research equipment. It's very valuable.
But who's to steal it? No one can get to the island without the rowboat, and there's only one boat on the lake. Whatever he's got in that room, it's not just equipment.
See here, Elise, you're not to be nervous or upset. Miss Elizabeth is just a hysterical young woman.
Oh, so you think women are hysterical?
Now, I didn't mean you. You know how smart I think you are.
Oh, you're just saying that to get around me. You think all women have no sense.
It isn't so. Why, how would I get along without you?
As if you meant.
I do. Now, what good would I be alone?
Stop your nonsense. We have work to do. Let's get our chair back where it belongs.
Easy now.
It's heavy.
Who are you? What are you?
Hey.
Who was it?
Whatever it was, we've given it away. We'll go to the mainland and get help and hunt it down. Everything's going to be all right. my child. Dr. Frankenstein! Dr. Frankenstein! It's William!
William, what happened? What happened to him, Matthew? What is it, William?
He's ugly. He's ugly. He's ugly.
What did I do wrong? What did I overlook? I'm completely responsible, Matthew. Once I swore that I would practice medicine for the good of humanity. I created a being with no thought of what would become of him. No thought of the danger involved. No thought of a tragedy like this. This could all have been prevented. It could have been prevented. I should never have started this. I should never have started it. And now I'll get rid of it.
What are you doing?
Burn this filthy stuff, my notes, everything. It must never happen again. It must never happen again.
There are some things that are better left undone.
He must be destroyed.
Let me go to the main.
No, there's no time for that. We must do it ourselves.
Master William.
William. He's alone in his room upstairs. Quickly. Matthew. No, my gun. Matthew! Don't struggle! Don't struggle! He'll crush you! Don't fight! Matthew, don't fight! Please, die when you really like to kill. Matthew, don't fight him. Wait. It's I whom you hate. I whom you hate. Whom you'd like to kill. Matthew, when you shoot, aim for his chest, Matthew. Aim for his chest.
Look who've done it.
If they didn't, the falls of the water did.
There is sight.
200 feet down to that water.
Any sight of it?
No. No, just the water. He's dead now. It's certain he's at the bottom of the lake with a broken neck. Oh, thank God. This doesn't bring you back Elise, does it? No.
Victor, I heard shooting!
Come in here. You mustn't come in here.
They're pounding at the main entrance!
Yes, Matthew, see who that is. Now, it's all right. It's all right.
That's the doctor.
William, please go let them in.
Nothing but you all the way here. I had a feeling that something was wrong, that you were in danger.
It's over now, Elizabeth.
What is, darling?
I must tell you. I only pray that you'll understand. Do you remember the last time you were here, we talked of my work? Of an artificial man, if it could be done, what it would be like?
Yes?
Of the achievement, of the immensity of it. I was thinking only of the power of creation. Somewhere something went wrong. Elizabeth, I created a monster.
Victor.
Tonight he tried to kill William, and he did kill Elise. Thank God the danger's past now. He's dead at the bottom of the lake. But I had to tell you.
I'm glad you did.
Matthew just told me. What a terrible experience.
It's past now, Father. Let's not talk about it anymore.
But Victor, the things you must have learned.
I shall never want to speak of it again.
Nonsense. This could be the greatest contribution to science and history. You've no right to keep it to
I
yourself.
had no right to start it.
But the experiment could be tried again, surely. He's dead.
bottom of the lake.
Dr. Frankenstein, he's back. I swear.
You're insane. He's dead at the bottom of the lake.
True. He must have fallen on the ledge and climbed in another window.
What is it?
It's impossible. He's come back.
Where are your guns? Where are your guns?
Bullets won't stop him. I've done my work too well.
Bullets won't stop
You
him.
can't know the power. You must be very brave. You and Elizabeth must try to lure him to my laboratory.
But Victor, this small boy.
The monster has the mind of a child. It's direct and very slow. Now, you must be very brave. He must not know we're trying to trick him. Now, listen, you play or sing or do whatever you like, but he must not know we're trying to trick him. Your father and Matthew and I will wait in the laboratory. Make your way there. He's sure to find.
I won't have it.
There's nothing else to do. If we don't destroy him, we'll all be killed anyway.
Victor's right, Father. We've got to do it. Are you ready, Willie?
Give us just a few moments. And God bless you. Quickly.
Let's not let on, shall we?
All right.
This scheme of yours wouldn't work.
We'll give them one more minute.
I'm going down.
No, I'll go. I've got a score to settle with him.
He's right behind us. Oh, darling, what are you going to do?
I shot him, but he keeps coming, he keeps coming.
Here. Hide. There. Next week looks for Jules Verne's famous 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, starring Thomas Mitchell. And now, a final word from the Chrysler Kids.
Jack Chrysler.
Jack Chrysler.
On my hat.
On your hand.
Initial just for me and so.
Land, the beauty blend of blue. Color magic from the weaver's loom. Blend its beauty into every room. Our best for man's land, beauty blend of blue. Beauty blend of blue. Man's land, beauty blend of blue.
Next week, Tales of Tomorrow will be brought to you by C.H. Maslin and Sons. One of the most famous science fiction stories ever written. Tales of Tomorrow presents 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne.
The preceding program, originally telecast by ABC in New York, has come to you by special video recording. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.